Let me pause my Pandora music real quick because I'm working on charity catalogs and I want to talk about that as a sort of like get ready with me, even though I'm not really doing much. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Wow, you look god awful and terrible. Yeah, I know. Um, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So the thing is, I have a disorder about clothes. I don't know. There's no proper term for it in this time period. I have Adam's song, which means I have different disorders and disabilities over time. And the thing about that is that means sometimes I have a disorder with what I wear. It's a form of galloping. Galloping is a well known disorder like Parker's, where you sometimes have to wear no clothes. I sometimes have galloping. I just wear really weird things and go topless when I do. And I have to move to the Middle East if I do where I suffer. Because galloping really is just that uncomfortable for people. But sometimes I have other problems people don't know about. This is a eyeshadow palette of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Never go into the bathroom to haunt it. That is a test of my little sister to see if you're good. Anyways, all I have right now for this aesthetic, because you have to have different clothes per season to match. You can't just have all forms of galloping. Then you're a stallion or a galloper. It is also a source of pride for gay men and um Listerine goers, where it's like, oh, no, not all the time, but I take such pride. I used to be like that. I got better, or I didn't. I know my girlfriend does, so I'm like her steed in that way. That's cool. You're gay or straight, or you're bisexual, and you're a jock, and you just really want to show off that you're a galloper and wear stuff like this and leather daddy stuff. Um, I have a disorder where I can't wear clothes sometimes, and I have to wear certain kinds of clothes, and this is all I have from my Amanda era, and I feel miserable in it because it's not the right kind of thing. And clothes cost money, and I have yet to benefit from any of my charity magazines, from It's Fine to Save Them for Babies. I've made so many charity ideas for other people, but I can't benefit from them due to weird ideas about my mother getting charity, even though she's coming around very much and she's quickly on it. But it's also the fact that my computer needs an update so much so I can't see the websites that we made for them with Vivian and Eric Coetting and I for charity. So it has a little mirror here. See? A little mirror. And we're now going to apply my makeup as I usually do. Look, sometimes my bags under my eyes really do exist, and they really are that deep. But I still like to look like I have bags under my eyes. The bags under your eyes usually don't sparkle. That's what I say to people if you ever need to prove that you're fine. I once had black eyes a lot, because my sister used to beat me up to get it out because I have a condition called Virginius that is now disclosed by the United States government. Virginius means you need beatings with sex to survive. The sex was not really provided because I was afraid of it, and she meant well. But she didn't originally know I had the disorder, and she just kind of did it wrong in a way that was severely beating and hurting me. It was a genuine accident of hers, and I don't really mind it now because it made me who I am today, and I'm almost kind of even grateful for it. It's just kind of that I was told by her therapist not to let it go because it helps condition her to know what's right and wrong weird. And I'm like, it's about time I do what's best for me, not my sister. So I am gonna let it go after this. I'm just gonna try to. I don't care what she needs anymore. I have to do what's best for me. And that's letting it go that she used to beat me every day. Is like, I know her therapist said to not let it drop, but I think it's worse for her now. So I'm just gonna drop it. Because I do what she needs, even though it's cool to say my sister used to beat me and then do makeup so it looks like she still did. Because it makes you feel better about the fact that you didn't need those beatings at the start and she didn't care. She went early. No, it looked really stupid. It wasn't. She's a really good person. No matter what you see or hear about her online or a shoddy, please be kind to my sister because I have a bigger audience than her. She's a kind, sweet, caring person who deserves the world and infinity. And no matter what I'm going by, whether it be Hermes or Dionysus, you should really just be kind to my sister. And yes, we have an uncle who goes by Hermes as well. It's fine. I'm gonna edit the lighting in this video because I want you to be able to see the makeup. So this is what I made the makeup look like. Like, you look disheveled. I'm supposed to look disheveled. It's the style I'm going for. I kind of want to look like I'm in pain as Dr. Manhattan. Everyone's like, well, it's concerning you're Dr. Manhattan. I'm like, it's concerning I saved a lot of lives, I know. It's concerning how they portray me. I'm not the blue guy. That's a movie where my friend had my name as a borrowing thing because he identified with me and we needed an extra on set. It wasn't really a satire about movies. It's just kind of it. And everyone's like, well, you started that trend in Hollywood recently because you're all the way back then as a time traveler. You started a trend in Hollywood about like pink versus turquoise versus blue versus gold. I'm like, yeah, I just found an art on Tumblr and decided to go crazy. And they said it was fine. And they're like, okay, do you know why that's weird yet? And I'm like, look, I don't know what they're gonna do with it in Hollywood. This is an old tape if it's a re-upload, but I'm just a time traveler. It's not that I don't know how these things work. It's just kind of that I don't think about it. And no, yeah, the game was released very, very quickly. Yeah, we know. I made it with her over lunch with Angela and stuff. She had to spend a long time and we just time traveled to release it early. It was not that easy of a release. She had to work her fucking ass off and take a time travel trip. And it was hard for her. It was hard for her. And it's like, well, what's with the deal with that makeup? Like, makeup should be this for me. I can only wear myself as makeup and my own stuff I can do with myself. I don't wear traditional magic makeup like some people, or even like some gods. I can't. I can only wear myself as a disguise, and it's really awkward when you see some of those disguises then. And no, I'm not trying to start a rumor about Ashley or anything. I'm asking you to be really nice to her because some people have asked about it because, I don't know, people are spreading rumors about something about free. I don't know. I don't care. I'm saying just be nice to my sister. She's a good person and you should be nice to her. She's worked her ass off in general. And it's like people don't care that when you come from nothing, there's nothing to go with later. And it's like, okay. Like you look like Ted Bundy. I'm like, okay, that's a weird comparison. There's a couple guys named Ted Bundy. Which one? It's like I love serial killers, and I don't care what someone's diet is, you know. Like I think they're really cool people who put people into comas. Most serial killers are coma doctors who wanted to be seen as evil for it. I've been a coma doctor who never had that reputation. It's like a really weird thing. Not even as the person in that creepypasta they have that reputation. But I understand that some people aren't as lucky as me and do have that reputation because they're sick and they want to be seen as those bad things. Did you know Kyle Rittenhouse didn't do it? It's really weird. He didn't. You know, he didn't do anything. His teacher did it, and he wanted to be seen as the bad guy for it, for supporting the teacher. I kid you not, my good bitch. And I'm like, Kyle Rittenhouse is one of the kindest and sweetest people. Oh my god, am I mad that he did that to himself? But I think he's cool. Ooh, he's also older than me. It's weird. And now I'm adding a highlighter. Because I actually do know a lot about makeup and how to do it. I just don't have any makeup brushes. It means a lot to me someone got me makeup. No one ever gives me makeup. I know what it means spiritually, but it doesn't actually affect me that way. I know I can't use Ashley's disguises. I have to let teacher to use it weird. Okay. Let's see how well we can get this last one. It's not contour, it's more like perfusion, if you did it this way. I just wish she'd be more comfortable on camera. She would love the fame of being a YouTuber, you know? I'm one of the most famous people on earth, and my family has no idea that I was a race car driver, that I founded charities, and like I worked with Disney. They don't know. Um, they wouldn't believe me. I've tried to tell them. You don't lie on the internet to your audience. Some people do. It's all they're about. It's never what I'm about. And yeah, I did give her my Dave Strider wig. She's not crazy. The spirit world's real. She's really doing telepathy. Really does count or doesn't count in her own way. Like, she's not crazy as my sister. She should never be seen as crazy as my sister. It's just kind of if I wear a bra, because I have pecs, because I'm actually very fit, I just wear clothes that make me look fat. And they're mean to be about my style, like Ashley's style, like Ashley's braids. And I'm like, do you know why you don't do that to Ashley? Why is it okay to do that to me? It's because I'm a guy. What? Like, and yeah, I dress as both genders. I'm just weird. I'm from a culture that does. I was adopted and I know about my roots as Native American as Pocahontas. My family doesn't. And like, yeah, I have American Girl dolls based off of me. All American Girl dolls ever are based off of me, except the American Children's line and some American Boy dolls, technically in a weird way. And it's like, okay, so now I'm gonna go look for wigs and stuff and see if I can tie this together for not a girl day, but that's how you would say it some places. I just really don't want to wake up. I've been trying so hard to be quiet that I'm gonna take my phone and use a flashlight. It's really late at night. No, I don't need a time to get less. It's 2 in the morning. I'll be right. God really loves my comb. Sorry, this is for a process. Gonna key it into coffee. It's a copy of my real hair. For coffee. Mm, okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my dad. Telling him, do I, um, cool. Um,こんにちは、部長フェイス先生。じゃあね。